consistent in your approach.
Are you the kind of mom that you thought you would be?
Just figure it out that in this situation also now what can I do?
I feel like it's very shaky. So what do you want to talk about?
Hello everyone.
So today I am the passenger princess of Ami and Ria, and we are driving to somewhere, and it was gonna be a long drive. So we decided that we're gonna do like a little talk session. I hope you enjoy this video. Mostly what we talk about in this is parenting, her parenting journey. I ask her a lot of questions. She gives the most amazing answers. So I hope you enjoy this video. Do you want to talk about like being a girl mom? But it's not like you've ever been a boy mom.
And I don't think there will be any difference.
There is so much difference.
Is it?
Of course.
Like how? How is it?
Like,
different?
don't you think like the way boys are brought up and the way girls are brought up is very different? I don't know if it should be or should not be.
I think the way I do upbringing of my children,
You wouldn't do it any different if you had a son?
no, maybe see, my vision is very clear. The way I want my family to be, my children to be.
Okay.
So maybe to achieve that vision, if I have to do something differently for a boy child, maybe that difference could be there, not otherwise.
But like, okay, so let's talk like curfews. Like Shreya and I have to get back home by a certain time for our safety. Don't you think you'll have a curfew? You will not have a curfew for your son because like, is it not safer for men?
See, so this is not based on a girl or a boy.
So
This is based on the safety aspect. Wherever I feel that my child is not safe, certain things will have to be taken care of.
okay.
It is not based on the gender of the child. If I have a boy child and I feel that it is not safe for him to do something, be at a place, then I will make arrangements accordingly.
But like, let's talk like yesterday night I was out with my friends for dinner and stuff, and I came back home. So like would you be less worried if you had a son?
If I think that my boy is safe and it's okay for him to come late, then I will not be worried about it and I will allow him to be out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I said. It is in interest of my child. If the society is such that my boy is safe outside,
Okay.
then I won't be worried about it. If the society is such that my girl is safe being outside, I won't be worried about it and I will not put any restriction or
Restrictions,
make
okay.
arrangements accordingly.
Okay.
So what I said first is what matters to me, my vision, that I will do anything and everything to make sure that my child is
Safe. Right. Makes sense.
So if you talk about parenting, there is a very simple perspective I believe in. Whether it
Okay.
is parenting, whether it is career, whether it is family or own self. Have one vision, do everything to fulfill that. Say for example, let me put it in a simple way. Say my vision is I want my child to be safe and happy. Let's say I have to make a choice whether my child should go out or not. If the answer is my child will be safe, my child will be happy, my decision is very simple. Yeah, please go.
Okay.
Not that I will think my daughter has just came home. I want to spend this evening with her. Why is she going out with her friends?
So your goals are very clear.
My goals are very clear that
I see
this is
that.
what I want. Yeah.
But like, do you not think your goals keep changing? Oh, like these goals will remain the same throughout?
Yeah, these goals will remain the same. throughout the year.
Right. But there are no other goals that will change.
Goals can change, na? And then decisions will also change accordingly.
Fair.
I don't say I have fixed goals, but see, in current moment, based on my experience, my knowledge base, whatever is right for me, that is what I will do.
Fair.
So that is the way I try to live each moment of my life.
Yeah. And is is it not hard to like make a decision where your child is not happy at the moment, but you know that they're gonna be safe?
That is more important, right?
So, but like,
Because
is it
currently-
not hard for you like to see your
It is
child
not-
upset in the moment?
So then I need to go an extra mile, explain to my child, not in a way of throwing tantrums and just showing my power and control that no, this is what I'm a parent, I know best for you. Not these kind of conversations. I need to take an extra mile to explain in an assertive way
Yeah.
that see, I want you to be happy, but this is the concern I have. If you have any way to address this,
Yeah.
I would be happy to send you at whatever place you want to go. So your conversation also shows your genuine concern about your child.
Yeah. So
And-
you feel like if you just explain to people what your thought process is, it helps.
Yes. At times you need to go an extra mile to do that,
Yeah.
and but you have to do that if you want the right kind of end result
Fair. That makes
for
sense.
your relationship.
Definitely. And I think this applies to a lot of other things, like
Absolutely. This
even
applies
friendship and
friendship, your spouse, everything.
yeah. Are you the kind of mom that you thought you would be when you first had me? So like I'm sure you had some vision or some goals or whatever. What were they, and how close are you to that?
So I'm not a person who will think that when I have a child, I want the child to be grown to this, my child to do this. That kind of goal vision I never had in my life. But it was only about what right can I do in this moment to make sure that my child is in the right direction.
But like
So when Ria was in my lab, I cannot think that Ria will be a designer or Ria will be a topper in her school. Those thoughts were never there in my mind. But certainly currently the child is in my lab, the child is of this age.
yeah.
What best I can do to make sure that she's in the right direction. So when you ask me what kind of mother, I don't think I have an answer for that. I am very sure of what kind of nurture I wanted to have for my children.
So,
Like whatever
yeah,
it
so-
takes to.
When you had me, I'm sure you had that vision. So are you exactly on that, or like how has your journey been on that?
So as I told you, I never created a vision, but I was very
Oh.
sure of the journey.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
So the journey is
And I'm
like
a firm believer of if you are on the right track, on the right path, you will reach at the best place, even better than the kind of vision you can think of.
oh, so it's about the journey.
It
not
is about the journey. If you are on the right track, on the right path, in the right journey, you are going to reach at the right destination. Maybe a better destination than what you
had
even
imagined.
thought
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
So I have never seen both of you beyond that particular time.
As in?
So currently you are 20. Now how Ria will be at 25 or what she should be doing at 25.
Oh.
But currently Ria is 20, so how can I help her to shape her life in a better way?
So you are like a very in the present
In the
person.
present person, and if you do right in the present, certainly your future is going to be good.
That's good. Yeah. That is what people say, like anxiety is like worrying about the future, but that's not what you can control. You can only control the present. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that makes sense. And what are some parenting challenges you have faced, and how did you overcome them?
So as I told you, whenever I think it is in interest of my child's safety and happiness, if I see that there is a conflict in decision making, which
Between like us and you.
between what I think is right for my child and my child wants to do something else. How to convince my child
So that has been a challenge.
is the challenge are the challenges that I have faced.
Do you think you've overcome them?
I think so.
And how did you do that?
So then I research I talk to other people that I'm in this situation. What do you think? How can I speak to my child?
Yeah. So what are some 3 tips that you would give to a parent to convince, like, to
Be
explain to the
consistent
child?
be consistent in your approach. It is not about currently the problem has occurred. Now I have to go and search for solution and everything. Make your consistent effort to
Yeah.
make the world around your child in such a way that when a situation occurs, it is only the matter of small steps that you have to take.
So build the foundation.
Build the foundation strong.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, and so parenting is not about okay, Monday I'm doing this, Tuesday I'm doing this, then a week I'm not doing
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
then every year I'm going for a vacation. It is not like that. Parenting is the way of life when you are a parent. Like if you are in a business, it is your daily job
Daily
to
job,
look at
of
your
course,
business. If you are
yes.
a parent, it's your daily job. So thinking in terms of your child's progress, happiness, safety, everything is the consistent effort. So whenever you are having a normal dialogue at home,
Yeah.
you somehow try to
Connect the dots.
connect the dots so that when the time comes,
Yeah.
it is not that hard for you.
So it's a cakewalk.
It's like a cakewalk, not always, but
Easier
still
than
you
not.
have done whatever you can.
Any other tips?
So with me, it's very clear. My vision is clear. My decision is already taken. Then I do anything and everything to make sure that it happens.
Wow. Impressive.
So talk to if talking to 3 people will not help, talk to 5 people, talk to 10 people. But you have to make sure that whatever you have thought should
Work out.
work out. See, there are always alternatives in life. It is just that you need to be flexible enough. Say for example, your child has gone for a party. It is 12 a.m. It's not safe for your child to come back alone.
Okay.
Take an extra mile, go and pick up your child. Child also understands that my mother was not saying me no because she didn't want me to go. It was only the
Safety concern.
safety was only the concern.
Correct. Yeah.
So your action shows everything.
Those are great points.
Absolutely.
And were there any other parenting concerns?
Now you talk to 100 people but things are not working out. Identify someone who can speak to your child in a better way.
Give me an example.
If you remember, I was not able to convince you about something a year back when we had some kind of, difference
Oh,
in
was it about the
opinion.
trip?
About the trip also, yeah. So then I involved my brother. I know he's a wise man and very level-headed person as well. So I
Shout out.
involved him. Sorry?
I said shout out to Mama.
Yeah. So then I involved him to explain you why I am saying this.
Yeah.
What is my side, and I think he did it in just 2 to 3 sentences.
Yeah.
He was able to convince
Yeah.
you. Again, going back to the same point, if you have decided something, make sure it happens. You may have to go not only an extra mile, so many extra miles,
Yeah.
but whatever is to be done is to be done.
And I think at the end of the day, like when you know you just have a genuine concern and like your intentions are very positive, then like you're also very sure of your decision. So you become confident in asking for help to ensure that happens.
Yes.
I'm sure like you've been a parent for 20 years now. Give me like your top 5 tips you would give to a new parent. Parenting now versus 20 years ago when it started for you was very different. But general, like from your experience, what would you tell to like a new parent?
But parenting, I don't think that is different any era of life. The way I see parenting as things. First and foremost, as a parent, how happy and aligned you are in your life.
Yeah.
That is the most important. You cannot say that I am unhappy, my life is not aligned, I am disturbed, but I will do the right things with my child. It's very difficult.
So if you wanna
And I don't say that everyone's life is aligned or happy, but more efforts are to be put to make that happen. There are ways and means to, make sure you do that.
yeah.
But
Yeah, that's the same principle. Like, if you are not happy, you cannot give what you don't have.
absolutely. Second thing which is important is, even if you are disciplining your child, as I told you, you are very clear that you are doing it for the right
Intention.
reason, intention, and what you had said and done, you cannot deprive your child from your love.
Oh,
So that is what we call it as unconditional
unconditional
for your
love,
child.
for sure. Yeah.
So you cannot deprive your child of your love. There can be differences, but one consistent thing the child should know is, whatever said and done, my parents love me. A very simple thing. We all make mistakes. We all make wrong decisions in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, our children are also going to make mistakes. But if you are tolerant of their mistakes, if you stand by them and show them that irrespective of their decisions, their mistakes, you love them, it will make a difference.
For sure. And like, as a kid also, like, I feel like I can always come up to you or dad and like talk about something that's bothering me or something that's going on.
So that is what we have tried
Yeah.
in so many years.
Yeah.
It is also very important to have the right kind of, relationship with your spouse, because parenting is a journey which is together. I'm not talking about the single parents. That is completely a different
Journey, yeah.
perspective and
Yeah.
journey and everything.
For sure.
But I'm talking about both the parents being there with
Yeah.
the child. So when both the parents are nurturing that child together, it is extremely important how their relationship.
Plays along.
Yeah.
For sure.
Most important thing is how much respectful you are towards one
Each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say that you both should be in love with one another, and all these things vary from
Couple to
couple to couple.
So you don't think love is important between couples?
It is important, but then it depends upon both of them, because there is no clear, what you can say,
But nothing beats respect.
measure. There is not a clear measure
Of love.
love.
But respect has to be there.
Respect. Fourth point, this is a concept that I have in my mind about parenting. I call it as thin line parenting.
Okay.
So what is thin line parenting is, every parent walks on a thin line. On one side of the thin line is you are extremely protective about your child. You
Okay.
don't allow your child for anything which has slightest of safety concern. And on the other side of the line is a lot of freedom.
Okay.
So many a times when you are making a decision, if you make one kind of decision, there is a possibility that you are restricting your child.
Oh.
Your child is deprived of the exposure, the learning that the child requires. If you are on the other side, maybe you are being such a free parent, you are leaving your child completely. Your child might get certain experiences, negative experiences in life, then harmful experiences in life. So every time a parent is trying to be on that thin line,
Yeah.
and whenever they are making a decision, it is also a very tough decision for them. For example, I am a mother. I believe that your child should have all fun in life. Along with studies, they also have right to go for parties and outings and everything.
Okay.
And I like my children going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but late night, I know that it's not safe, and I have to be on that thin line to ensure that my child is going out, my child is happy, having good time with the friends, but then making some arrangements so that safety part is not
Also taken care of.
it's taken care of. It is not compromised.
So you would you say like parenting is just walking on the thin line, that thin line all the time?
Yeah. For example, we had to make this decision to send you to New York. It was a tough decision because we know that US is not, that unsafe, and you will be staying in the dorm. But still, it's not easy for parents to do that. But if we don't allow you, we are compromising compromising on your learning, your
Yeah.
progress, your dream.
Yeah.
If you remember when you went to New York initially, every night you used to make sure that you are back in your dorm on time, you are safe. And then we understood that no, you are capable enough of, taking care of yourself. So once that assurance was there, I think we never interfered in what you're doing, where you're going, etc.
I think it was just the first month that I would text you every day after coming back that I am back.
And then we also got to know that you are in the right company, with right friends.
Yeah.
Like all these things
Matter.
So someday if I'm not able to reach out to you, I know that your friend is there and I can check on you
Through someone else.
through someone else. Yeah.
And this is something that even I'm very curious about. A lot of parents say that parenting just feels like we are failing all the time. Keep feeling like we're doing like wrong things all the time. As a parent, like how do you deal with that?
You are not a superhuman. You are not a super parent.
Yeah.
There will be certain times when you can feel like that. You know that things are not right, but it's not right to blame yourself. Nothing on this planet is perfect. So, when I say that you need to be tolerant with your children, first thing is you also need to be tolerant with yourself.
That is so important.
Why is it important to be tolerant about yourself is, as I always say, anger is a negative emotion and so is guilt. Guilt is even far more destructive than anger. So you have done your best. There are times when things can go wrong. So just figure it out that in this situation also now what can I do?
Yeah.
Rather than blaming your own self, your surroundings, everything. So I'm a fan of this new concept. I'm going to create a video on this. Every moment, how can you change your thought which will lead to the right kind of decision making? So just watch your thoughts.
I'm excited for this video. So these were 5 points. It has been half an hour we've been recording this.
But all this is making sense to you?
Yeah. Interesting. Wow, parenting cannot be easy.
See, that way nothing in life can be easy. It is just that how you want it to be and how you are making the right efforts. For me, it is a bit easier for me, honestly speaking, because my partner is in alignment with me, at least when it comes to parenting. We are completely aligned and on the same page. So that part of struggle is
taken care of
in my case. But that is also because we communicate. Whenever there have been certain situations in past, we have taken that extra effort and step to bridge the gap between us. Grateful for the environment.
That's nice. This was a nice ride, was it not?
Yeah,
We should do this more.
I know.
Should we not?
Absolutely, we should do.
If you like the video, like, comment, share, and
Do share your experiences and your feedback, certainly.
okay, thank you so much for watching.